What's up, good people, and welcome to Free Spur. In this video, we're going to be talking about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is how to experience a better life. Now, I know this is a very personal thing that can be approached in many different ways depending on the individual. And I'm aware that everyone may not have the same situation that they're going through, whether that be financially or otherwise. However, I do feel that there are some fundamental actions and steps we can take to help us reach a point where we are experiencing a better life for ourselves. And those are the things we're going to be talking about today in this video. So please use whatever we discuss in ways that apply to your specific situation. The first thing we need to identify in this process of experiencing a better life are really three things that work together. And they are, what are the things you are interested in? What are the things that you are passionate about? And what are the things that you are good at? Now, sometimes these things are combined and represented under one discipline. For example, an artist who is interested in art and passionate about art and also good at art most likely will be successful at being an artist, or at least be fulfilled in that field if they pursue it. In that, we can basically conclude that our interests usually represent the things that we are naturally curious about, and the things that we are passionate about usually represent the things that we can or want to do for an extended period of time, and the things that we are good at usually represent our talents, or those things that we are physically or mentally apt to do regardless of training or things like that. Now, I would say that the best way to find out what these things are to simply try different things and to begin to explore your options from an unbiased and unpretentious perspective. And once you really are able to clearly define and categorize these things about yourself, it will inevitably lead you to the next thing you need to focus on. And that next thing, that next area is really becoming educated in the things that you're interested in, and becoming educated in the things that you're passionate about and the things you're good at. Now, this can be formal education or not, depending on the subject. For example, if you're passionate about becoming a medical doctor, obviously your education path would be different than someone who is, say, starting a finance business or becoming a yoga instructor. But, whatever your interests are, make sure that you are first educated fully about those things so that you can really truly understand what's involved and really reap the benefits of those things as you start to learn. And the great thing about the time we're living in right now is that there is an abundance of free education available for just about anything you wish to learn. Prime example is, the format we're watching right now, the platform you're watching this video on, and it's safe to say that you can literally find a knowledgeable source for just about any information you seek here on YouTube. And I must stress that this is a very important step because oftentimes it dictates whether you will be able to monetize your talents and passions in a way that will help you continue to truly experience the benefits from them. It has been my experience that this is a step that creatively talented people tend to overlook. And I feel oftentimes it's because they recognize their innate ability to do whatever they do creatively very well, but they don't invest the time fully in educating themselves on how to translate those talents into repeatable, monetizable skills, and further how to monetize those skills in a way that will lead to further success. Which leads us to our next area of discussion, which is monetizing your skills and talents so that you can enjoy your interests and passions. Now, let me say that again. Monetizing your skills and talents so you can enjoy your interests and passions. Now, this, in my opinion, can be one of the most exciting and fulfilling phases of realizing the goal of experiencing a better life. I think because during this time, you are typically seeing the fruits of your labor in a very real and tangible way. And this becomes more possible when you have truly done the work of understanding what your interests are, understanding what your passions are, and understanding what you are good at. Those are the things that you really need to understand to really get on the right track. Also, if you have not done so already, I ask that you please show the like button some love, as it does help out for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can be served to more people and we can grow this channel. So equally as important as monetizing your skills and talents is taking the time to enjoy your interests and passions. This, in my opinion, is where experiencing a better life really begins to take shape. And I feel that for a variety of different reasons, we are constantly being pulled away from this activity in our lives. And more often than not, it's because we are not financially free, or we're focusing on the wrong things. We're focusing on things that don't really bring us happiness or joy. So how do we ensure that we are taking the time to enjoy our interests and our passions? Well, I think by completing the previous steps, we ideally minimize two of the main obstacles that prevent us from realizing this goal. The first being identifying what our interests and passions are in the first place. And the second being monetizing our skills and talents so that we can have time to focus on enjoying our interests and our passions. At which point it's really up to the individual to prioritize the things that bring them fulfillment over the things that do not. Now, I know this is easier said than done, and there are always unforeseen obstacles that may arise for whatever reason. But I do feel that through these steps, you can increase the likelihood of experiencing a better life at whatever stage of your life's journey you're in. I think the main thing to understand here is that to experience a better life, we must consciously choose to prioritize having a better life over the alternative. And it's up to you to determine what that better life really means for you. Now, there are other prerequisites to improving your quality of life, such as taking your physical and mental health seriously, and we will discuss that in another video at another time. Also, for more health, wealth, and freedom content, please consider subscribing and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever we upload another video. Thank you for experiencing this moment, and we'll see you in the next one.